Hey, what's up, guys? So I want to do a little bit of a different video today. I know I've been doing some reviews and stuff like that, but I wanted to show you, this is one of my most prized possessions. It's really like sentimental for me and stuff, but I don't know if you can tell by looking closely, but this is a real gun that is on the belt buckle. So the whole belt looks like this, right? You can see like that's what it looks like on the back and everything, but it is like, you can see right there. So it is a real, and I'll take it off in a second and show it to you more, but it's a real gun. So I actually don't use it to carry, even though I do carry. Let me know in the comments if you guys carry guns or not. I'm curious if your states too. Let me know if you know if they have constitutional carry laws, like where you don't have to get a permit or not. Just let me know. My state did not used to have constitutional carry. You used to have to get a permit to carry it concealed. Now you don't. So I already had a permit though. So anyway, so I'll show you. So this gun, it's like I said, it's real. And so I'll show you up close. It's tiny. Like look how big it is compared to my hand. You know, like that's so small. So it shoots 22s. It's not loaded. I've actually never shot it, but I really do like the idea. I want actually to start using this as my carry gun just because it's like so easy. You can see how the belt buckle looks without it, but it's so easy to carry, right? I mean, I hate that I have to have my gun like stuffed in the side or something like that, you know. I carry a 9mm usually, an M&P Shield. Let me know if you want to see a review of that. But this, you know, it's actually not even double action, it's just single action. So you have to cock it and then you have to pull that tiny, tiny trigger right there. So it only shoots, as you can see, I know you're not supposed to point a gun at someone, but it's a camera, so I think it's okay. So it's got those two, it's got the cylinder holds 2 on the side and then 2 on the bottom and top. So it only holds 4. So one of the really cool things about it too is that it's a gun that shoots 22s, but you can take out that cylinder and you can there's a different one that my dad has that you can put in. And the reason that this is so sentimental to me is because my dad gave it to me. And my dad and I are really close, so I really do love it. But so you can put a different cylinder on, and then you can shoot 22 magnums. So you can shoot a lot bigger bullet. The problem is when you do that, is that it's like a little bit too big, the cylinders for the gun, so it like doesn't totally like turn great. The one thing that really sucks about the gun, like the one thing that my dad will say sucks, I think sucks, is that. So if you want to take it apart and if you want to reload it, you have to push this button thing here, this pin thing here, okay, that thing right there. You have to push that in and then take it apart. That's the only way to like load it. It's not like a regular like revolver where like it comes to the side and you can just push them in. So that's like the big thing that sucks about the gun. And look, I know it's a 22. You're not really putting someone down in self-defense if you need to with a 22, but it's better than nothing. And so I do like it for that a lot, and I just think it looks so cool too. Like you can see that up close. So I do love that. I'm going to take this off and show you a little bit more what the actual belt buckle and stuff looks like. So here's the actual belt. So you can see it's just a real like cowboy belt, you know. And then it's a little fraying there a little bit, but so this is what it looks like on the back. Okay. So it says Freedom Arms. It's because it's like the city that it was made in was called Freedom. And you can see on this side too, it says Freedom Arms and stuff. So there was a girl I'd gone on a few dates with, and she saw it and she thought that I was like some overthrow the government guy or something like that, and because it said Freedom Arms and stuff, and she's just like, that and the fact that you drive a truck made me think that like I shouldn't go out with you again. So I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, my dad got it at like a truck stop years ago, when he was, I think he was just driving somewhere and he just stopped somewhere to like get some gas and some food and saw this, so he bought it, and it's like a 30-year-old gun or something, maybe even older than that, but he used to wear it a lot, and I don't know actually if people, I think if people know guns, they look at it and they think that it is. They can tell it's a gun, but I think if they don't know, like they don't realize that it is. But it's awesome. It's been a really fun conversation starter. One memory too, I used to play basketball a lot as a kid, and my dad was awesome. He'd come watch me at all my games, all my practices, and practices. He did that with football too. It was awesome. And so I remember I was playing once at like a basketball camp at the university, and my dad was sitting there, and you could see his belt, this belt sticking out, you know. And someone said, um, "That's not a real gun on your dad's belt, is it?" And I said, "Yeah, it is." And they said, "No, it's not." And so we were like 12 or 13, and I was like, "Yeah, it is." And I said, "Go check, go ask him." So I watched them run like 20 yards or whatever over to him, and he said, "Oh yeah, it is." And I think that he pulled it off and showed him it wasn't loaded or anything, but I could be wrong. He might not have done that. But he just said, "Yeah, it is." And I mean, they came running back like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen." It's actually been a great conversation starter just with like friends, and honestly, in like dating and stuff too. Like, other than that one time where that girl thought I was like, she thought I was super extreme or something like that. But other than that, like everyone's always thought it was like a really cool thing. It's like always been a great conversation starter. Um, I love it. I think it's super cool. Um, I want to keep it for the rest of my life. And let me know if you have any questions about it. I don't know how I could find a link to this one, but I can probably include some links to like similar videos. To similar, not videos, but similar like places, similar guns that you could buy on like Amazon or different things. I don't know if you can buy a gun on Amazon, but to different places where you could buy them. So let me know if you guys have interest in that in the comments. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and talk to you soon.